Hello everyone, I'm excited to be here. I was in your shoes a long time ago, so I definitely am excited to. When you do sports, you got to know what you're talking about. When they say fake it till you make it, that's exactly how I started. I was like, okay, I will pretend to know about this, but really once you immerse yourself into the subject that you're talking about or the subject that you have to cover, you definitely want to be able to show that you know what you're talking about, especially as a woman. Oh my gosh, I was like, I'm tiny, I look super young, you know, people are going to think that I have no idea what I'm talking about, so I knew that I definitely had to do my homework. But let me rewind, I will tell you how I got started in the industry in general. I went to school for broadcasting communications. I went to FIU. I didn't like it. It was not for me because I was 18, turning 19. I was already working in the industry. So I was very impatient. I wanted to work in industry like yesterday, and reading in the book was just not for me. So I transferred to the Art Institute of Fort Lauderdale, and at the same time I was interning at NBC6. And from there I was doing the assignment desk, and I made the Miami Dolphin cheerleader team. So at the moment it was just young, I wanted to do news, and I didn't really know what I was doing. I got recruited for the team. I was really lucky. It was definitely a blessing. I did that for 3 years, but I was able to leverage being a part of the Miami Dolphins to break into the industry. I did modeling, I did hosting, I did whatever they wanted me to do. So I did a lot of Spanish hosting, I did a lot of English hosting. So basically for me, I saw an opportunity and I took it. And I really leveraged that to take it to the next level. I will say a lot of my success these last 3 years, every year my goal is to take my career to the next level. So let's say these last 3 years have been really awesome because of social media. The one thing that I will emphasize no matter what is your brand, your brand, your brand. Social media is huge, even if you hate it, and if you're entertainment or you want to do broadcasting, too bad. The industry is changing. You all know social media is weird, weird, weird. Social media, I will accredit it to giving me my job with the Panthers, okay? But there was times where CNN in Espanol would call me to do a live feed. I had no sleep, and I had to pull it up on my phone, figure out what I was going to be talking about. But if you're on top of everything, usually when people call you to do X, Y, and Z, you more or less know what you're going to be talking about. But that's something that I would recommend for everybody to do, is to, every time you get up in the morning, be on top of what's going on out there. I mean, everybody says that, the newspaper, but really, I mean, that's probably one of the first things you're going to get asked when you go interview at a news station, because that's exactly the first thing that I get asked everywhere. So what are your media outlets that you keep up with in the morning? If you're like, TMZ, it may not fly. Maybe for an